Okay, we've got ice cream dipping cabinet. Customer complaint that it was warm. Or not working, or just not working right. Something right. Oh, nice. Look how they put a fucking PVC pipe in front of the frickin' door. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh. Wow. Have a look. We will have a look, see what's what. Alright, let's check it out. Okay, how to take out the lower unit in one of these dipping cabinet type freezers. This is a, I think it's called Global Refrigeration. It's in there. I'll give you a tag. I gotta turn on the light on the camera. Okay, there's a camera on, light on. Nice place that they put the tag. I don't know where's the camera on this thing, so Global Refrigeration. Model KDC87, I think. We'll see when I pull it out. 404. 110 volts. 12 amps. Lock rotor 63. Let's see. Trying to get this out. Serial number 1423410. Let's see what we got here. We get some. Looks a little warm on the. Not bad though. I mean, seen a lot worse on the. Let's see what's going on. Whenever you pull one of these lower units out, you just gotta unscrew these screws. They're 3/8. Okay, and they're usually I gotta use a 3/8 wrench to get them loose. Always turn the units off before you pull these things out, because it's got a frozen suction line in the back, and wait like a half hour at least. I prefer to wait like, well, if you're on a job doing a call, you'll want to wait a minimum of 15 minutes before you pull one of these things out, because you want the suction line behind, that's all coiled up in the other side, to be thawed out. You don't want to ever pull one out that's frozen. You'll snap the line. Ask me how I know. Okay, let's have a look in here. Electrical's in there. I'm betting we got something going on in the electrical box in there. Real pain in their rear place where they put that thing. Check it out. You believe these people that do this shit? They put the electrical cable going under here to this outlet on a post. So here, and you can't get the unit out, and they put a pipe, and you can't get the unit out. I'm like, what the F, man? Fucking plumber and electrician fucked me. Oh man. Alright, let's power it up. See what we get. Everything just turned on. Sounded good. We got cooling. Display looks a little trashed. Compressor and condenser fan blower. I can hear them running. Control needs replaced. Things all kind of effed up. It's not just a camera. Half of it's lit up and half of it's dim. So I'm going to recommend replacing this controller for sure. It's not all copacetic. I don't know if you can see on camera, but probably can't. But half of it's pretty old too. Gotta be 5-6 years on that controller. Let me see if I can cut that thing back and that cord back, and let me see if I can get some amps on here. I want to get an amp reading. Get back with you. Okay, world. If you get to one of these ice cream freezer cases and the covers on there like that, you take out the 3 screws along here and the 3 screws that were along there, just Phillips screws. Just take them out, and then you just kick the cover back and you can get in here. That way you can clean inside this thing. So you can get a brush. Let me turn the camera light on. Okay, there we go. There's the camera light. So this thing is like freaking, you know, this thing's like way thick. This thing is 4 tubes. This thing is like, got to be like 6 inches, like 6 inches thick at least. But that way you can wipe these tubes off with a rag. You could get maybe a towel in there with. I'm gonna use some like this. You can use something in there, but get a brush, you know, and clean it off, spray it, you know, whatever you want to spray it with. Or anyways, it's got paint on it, so I'm just going to use 409. I don't want to. I think the cleaner, coil cleaner, would take the paint off, so I don't really want to do that. Don't have to. Just get in there and scrub it up a bit. Check it out. Okay, so let me see if I can. Oh, let me see if I can somehow. I need to pull this back a little bit so I can let you guys see what I'm doing here. See, I sprayed it with some 409. Hopefully you can see, but yeah, the 409, man, just loosens that stuff up, so it just takes it off like a piece of cake, man. Like, look at that, just comes off like butter. Woo. Nasty dirt. But, yeah, you can just get in there and light brush. I'm not even scrubbing or anything. It's just coming off like, because I do this every year. So, and they blow it out. I got a guy that try to tell him to just blow the heck out of it every month. So hopefully. There we go. I got cleaned that thing up. Pretty damn nice. I got a hell of a difference in performance. Keeping that compressor living. Clean the blade off a little bit and just get just ready to go almost. Pretty damn good. Just the wipe off. I'm gonna rinse off these dust bunnies and rinse it off. Rinse it off with the sprayer. My sprayer right there. Give it a quickie rinse maybe and call it done. Alright. Okay. Just use this brush. And also I went in this way. Gotta go gentle though and just kind of feel. It's an angle. It doesn't go in straight, but it hits the other tubes. You can kind of see that. So you just you go in at like a, I don't know, 30-degree angle or something. You feel it. You just got to be gentle, and you don't go too far to the right. And you just do them like that to get in between the tubes. You know, you get that clean. And like I said, I just used 409 on here, and it comes just beautiful. 409 is pretty gnarly stuff. This stuff right there. Get it to focus. 409 multi-surface cleaner. I've been using this stuff for years. It's great, man. For the home, for work, everything. Doesn't take off paint. and cleans up the coils and the fan blades and the units and stuff. You know, you just quick spray, wait about 30 seconds, and off you go to the races. It comes out real nice. To get the dust bunnies out of the bottom, you just you go in like that vertically and just kind of stir it around and give it a twirl on one end, and you'll, you know, I already picked out most everything, but it'll just stick to the end of it, and you just kind of get all the dust bunnies to one end, and you're good. Should be pretty good. There we go, and then I just take my hand in here and just wipe the blade and the leading edge. You want to get the leading edge because that's where it scoops the air, and back side and the front side of the blade, and you just get a little wipe with a paper towel. I just use paper towel, a couple paper towels. The whole job probably like 15 minutes to clean it up, you know, something like that. And just there you go. So, alrighty. Gotta make sure you don't lose these rubbers though. There's a rubber that's supposed to be on that pipe, I think. I may have lost it. I gotta find it. There it is. I think that's it down there. Yeah, I'll have to grab that with my long screwdriver. Because yeah, you gotta make sure that, see how the cover comes down on him. So you just gotta make sure of that. And then they siliconed everything here. See the silicone? That's all factory, so the pipes don't rub. A lot of silicone, but they're trying to make it decent. Okay, here we go. Time to put it back together. Okay, I found the little rubber piece. It was on the ground. Just fell on the ground down there. So, and there's rubbers down there for stuff. Anyways, I'm trying to put it back together. Okay, so it's all put back together. Let's see if we can see through this thing. Let me put my flashlight on here. Put it in the back. See if we can see through at all. I'm not down there, but let's see. Should be able to. Let's see. Oh, missed a few dust bunnies. Anyways, things way cleaner than it's. Way clean. See how thick that thing is? Whew. Good doggies. Good 6, 7, 8 inches. Check this out too. Something you guys will notice if you haven't noticed by now. Let's see if I can highlight it. See if you guys notice what I'm going to mention. Oh, let me see. Yeah, if you guys are thinking, I'm going to mention, look how far that fan blade is outside of that shroud. You're right. See how far that thing, it's only in a little ways. So I'm guessing that's only about a 9-watt motor. It's a really heavy pitch blade. That's probably how they're getting away with it. I don't have much blade sticking in there, but it still pulls air like a banshee. Pulls good, but that blade's supposed to be optimally should be in 25 to 45%. That blade should be stuck in that hole shroud. But anyways, yeah, but that's just how they designed it. Looks like you can move it up a bit, but there's, I don't know if you can see, but coil's pretty close in there, so I'm not gonna screw with it. Time to put it back together. Okay, everybody. If you're wondering what I found out to be wrong with this unit, basically somebody had been hitting the display, and I think it's been getting hit every so often, getting cleaned or whatever. And this controller, when you just hit the button, you don't need to confirm that you changed it. It just changes by itself. You don't need to like up or down and then confirm. It just automatically, when you go up or down with the buttons, it changes the temperature. That's it, which is kind of bad. So I don't know if they've changed that on the new Danfosses, but Danfoss, if you're listening, that's not a good thing. I thought you had to confirm on the other controllers by hitting OK. So this is an old controller. I think it's a 101. So yeah, they'll probably change that. Pretty sure you have to hit the OK button over here. It was set to 10 degrees. Basically, that's what the customer came back in tonight, and he said, yeah, it was like 10 degrees it would run, and then it would shut off. And the differential was set for a half a degree, so it would run for like at 10 degrees, and then shut off at 9.5, which is not cold enough for ice cream case. So he likes the ice cream case set down at -3.2. So that's what I set it at. So basically that's what all that I found wrong. And I just cleaned the condenser because he likes his condensers kept really clean. So I did that, cleaned the fan blade, kind of did a visual inspection a little bit. Looks alright, but no, nothing dramatic, I don't think. I think that's it. Which is nice, for him and me and everything, nice every so often you get a gift where it's just set point issue or something, so anyways, but it's working pretty good, pretty dirty, so it's a good time to clean it. Went through and changed the differential on the controller from a half a degree to 2 degrees for the differential, and changed some other programming in the controller too, to minimum run time of 5 minutes and minimum off time of 5 minutes. They were set like 1 minute, was like the time delay, the minimum off time, and just wanted to just tighten it up a little bit. I like 5-minute time delays, so she's pulling down pretty nice. So yeah. So I set my minimum run time for 5 minutes, and minimum off time for 5 minutes. Differential at 2 was half a degree. So that should be it. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Click like on the video, subscribe, comment, and share. All right, take care. Bye. But this is what the back of the unit looks like. So it's been running. Maybe you can see through on the front side. We'll see how it comes out on. Need the light on the other side to be brighter. Anyways, this is what they look like from the back side. Oh, packing it up.